Welcome to the first episode of Caffeinated Calibers.
With Jaden and Michael. Today we're going to talk about the world's most underrated firearms. Start off, we have the FN FAL.
Alright, so the FNAL is one of my favorite battle rifles from earlier years that saw most of its glory inside of the Vietnam War.
And Rhodesian War, yeah.
Rhodesian
With
War,
the British, yeah.
Yep. And,
Used by the Rhodesians.
It shot what would be our equivalent of the 308.
And the 7.62x51 NATO is what they usually use in those, because low pressure variants and stuff like that. I mean, it's cheaper to manufacture. I mean, overall, it is a nice firearm. It is.
Yeah. It's got a good round of... it's got a good mag.
20
it's
round
got a good
mag, stick
yeah.
mag. Full automatic, semi-automatic. Was it 20-inch barrel? I think they have on those.
It was a... it was a 21-inch barrel.
Okay. Close enough.
And you saw over 90-plus countries.
That's nice, yeah. And
that's
nowadays
nice.
it's more underrated because it's not as talked about, and things are going more towards like AR-10s and things like that, like other 308 variants.
It's being a bit more modern nowadays.
Yeah, they're trying to modernize it a little bit, but like it's still underrated. This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place of origin was Belgium.
Yeah, then it like migrated to Africa, started using it there. Yep. Adopted by the Rhodesian. Well, what is Rhodesia right now? What country is that now? I think it's like Nigeria.
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe Albania. I don't know, but...
It has the ramped aperture rear sight, so it's kind of like the AKs.
Yep, just like the AK sights, yeah. So you want to switch to the other firearm now? Or?
All right. So we're now going to be talking about the Kel-Tec KSG. It is a 12-gauge shot.
Yeah. Two mag tubes, yeah.
Two mag tubes. What I thought was really neat about this gun is that it had two mag tubes.
Yes. Yeah.
Instead of just the one.
What was it, 7 in each one?
7 in each, yep.
So 14 plus 1. One in the chamber, because it's only a single barrel, but two mag tubes.
So it would be 15. 15 rounds.
14. Yeah, 14 plus 1 in the chamber, yeah. So 3-inch chamber, I mean, that's nice to always have.
It's a fairly new gun as well.
Yeah, yep, and it's been introduced, in probably some video games too, but it's underrated mostly because it doesn't have two barrels, it's only got two mag tubes, so it kind of looks weird.
I feel like it's also kind of underrated with the fact that it's a pump action.
Yeah, because not a lot of people like,
Not a lot of people like
they're getting into
now.
more like mag-fed shotguns and stuff like that.
Or like
semi-autos, yep.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty neat. If it was short 12-gauge rounds, you could fit
mini
like
shells,
30.
yeah. I think sometimes you have to have an adapter, though, to put it in the tubes.
Adapter, yeah.
And what is it, only a 12-gauge, yeah?
Yeah, it's only a 12-gauge.
I mean, it would be nice if it was 20-gauge.
It's a fairly light, and it's a fairly short gun as well.
Yeah, but it is still...
7 pounds with it only being 2 feet.
I mean, yeah. So it's compact, yeah.
It's a compact gun, yeah. So, you want to move on to the next gun?
Sure.
All right. Our next gun.
You want me to introduce it?
This is yours.
Okay, so this is the next gun, the HK G53. It's a 5.56, I think, 30-round magazine?
Yeah, I think it's 30.
It's the same mechanics as an MP5, like, somewhat. It's got the slap charging handle, you know what I mean? You got just a bigger, like, chamber and stuff like that.
It's basically what we would imagine a AR-15 and a MP5 to have a love child.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Durand Thumb has made videos on it, I think.
Yeah. It was made in West Germany.
Yep, by HK.
Yeah. I'm not
Same
really
people
surprised because, it's a lot like the MP5. I was actually really surprised to learn it was an assault rifle.
Yep. And I introduced it.
Thick
I introduced it to you. I don't know. Did you know about it until I just talked to you about it? Like before we just started the podcast?
I knew about it before. I knew about it.
I didn't know that. I learned it like literally a couple weeks ago.
So as the years went by, since I started off with a HK33A2 to the HK33A3, HK33KA3, and then the HK53, every single year it would go down in pounds.
So they just made it lighter for more.
The one that we're talking about right now is the HK53, which only weighs not even 7 pounds.
Which is nice for an assault rifle.
That's a very nice weight for an assault rifle.
Then there's 25, 30, or 40 round magazines. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Actually, it's got a lot of feet per second.
And it is fully automatic. I don't know if we clarified that.
Yeah,
and you can use 223 in it or 5.56 by 45 NATO. Yep. Then, is there anything else you're going to cover on that?
223 Remington as well.
Yeah, 223. Yep.
So actually, it was produced from 68 to 2000.
That's kind of
so
surprising.
it stopped production.
Wait, is that the 53 or is that?
I think it's showing the 33 right now.
Oh, okay. But is that?
Either way, it's still a nice gun.
Yeah, and it is underrated because not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah, not many people actually know about it.
I didn't know about it until I watched that video that Grantham had. Like, yeah.
All right,
he explained it.
You want to work on old Grandpa?
The next one, yeah.
All right, the next one.
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Is the Borchardt C93.
Yeah.
It is basically
the inspiration.
The Luger's big brother.
Yeah, it was the inspiration,
for the Luger. Yep. It shoots a 765 by 25 Boyart. The toggle lock recoil action, that's the action that it has an 8-round detachable box magazine. So this is basically the 1911, but bad.
Yeah, for magazine. Yep. Then
it was place of origin, the German Empire.
Wasn't it used by? Yeah, it was used by the Germans.
Yeah, it was used by the Germans.
Not for a long time, but
only 3,000 have ever been built.
That's because Luger said okay, yeah, we can make that a little bit more compact.
The gun's actually fairly light. It's not even a pound.
Yeah, and what they did with the POA is just pushed the mechanics, made them a little bit smaller, pushed them closer to the chamber.
It's a 14-inch long pistol.
That's the surprising thing, yeah.
That's the surprising thing.
But
you also got to consider that it has that big wheel on the back of it, basically.
That's what they did with the POA. They just made it smaller.
It's like, imagine the Luger and the Mauser combined.
Yeah, but different calibers too.
Yeah,
also.
Just the action's a bit farther
That's
back.
another thing, with the POA, they kind of improved it. But this is underrated mostly because, you said 3,000 were made?
Yeah, only 3,000 were made, and I only saw action, the late 90s.
Not a lot of people really knew that it was the inspiration for the POA.
Yeah.
I don't know if a lot of video games have this. It's kind of it kind of looks like the Nambu, doesn't it?
I think
just a little
Battlefield probably has it.
Oh yeah, most
like
definitely.
Battlefield 5
they
or
must
something.
have it, yeah.
All right. Want to move on to the next gun?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, G11 is the next gun.
You know a lot more about this than I do.
know a lot more about this gun. This is a West Germany gun.
Made by HK, right?
Yep. Okay. This is a assault rifle. It's a weird one. It's actually more of a modern kind of gun.
Modern style, yeah. It looks very futuristic.
It was fully made in 1990.
Oh, so?
It came with a fixed sight, so you can't change out the sight or any of that type of stuff.
Which makes sense for what it shoots. Let's probably explain that.
The cartridge is
caseless,
4.7
right?
by 33 millimeter caseless ammunition.
So it doesn't use gunpowder or anything like that?
No.
Right? Okay.
It's gas operated, rotary breech.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Actually, I think the only reason why it wasn't
I think that
really
explains why it's underrated.
I think the reason why it wasn't really brought into war too much was because that the mag was in the front, and if you didn't get it just right,
is this too slow, reloading, or just?
It was probably too slow for reload, yeah.
And it's not gunpowder fire, it's not fired.
And since its burst is so fast, it would hit you with 3 rounds to the shoulder rather than just
it was
one
too
round.
aggressive, kind of. Or?
It was way too aggressive.
Okay.
Its rate of fire and the 3-round burst is 2,100 rounds a minute.
So, did it have different variants of what it shot too? I think that's
had different caliber, cartridges.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, and it's gas. I mean, it's
even though it had
it's kind of like the what is it, the gyrojet or whatever. How it's not a casing, it's like a rocket. Then this is gas, so it's. Kind of like how you have gas cars and electric cars. I mean, it's just a different type of...
It's a different type of rifle.
It's like the big boy pellet gun type thing.
Also, this is one hefty gun.
Yeah.
Weighing almost 10 pounds.
I mean, it's obviously heavier than most guns.
It is a
that.
30-inch long gun.
And is it bullpup or is it... Yeah, it's technically bullpup, right?
No, it isn't.
No?
Because the
Really?
mag is on the front of it.
Oh, so it's like the P90.
It's the barrel.
Okay.
The mag is the barrel.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's an interesting
So when you take out the mag, you're also taking out the barrel. Placing another mag in would be putting another barrel in.
That's cool.
So,
I mean, I think, like, what would you pick, like, out of all of these firearms, what do you think would be, like, your top pick for, like, going into battle? Like, say, World War III happened tomorrow, and you have
the
an
FN
option.
FAL. I'll probably do like an FN FAL.
For me, I mean, probably the G53 or the FAL. Because you got 308 with the FAL, then 5.56.
I probably wouldn't go with old Grandpa C93.
No, you wouldn't want a pistol just for that.
And it's only 8 rounds as well.
Yeah, and there's probably less ammunition for the G11.
It has a
the war
45 to 50 round mag.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, like, to pick up in the battlefield, I mean, or war zone, yeah. You wouldn't want a shotgun. Not as much range. I think the 308...
Oh, you could put some slugs in it.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Like a poor man's slug. Just
So your
cut a
favorite
little bit.
one? Your favorite one out of all of them would be the FAL, too?
Well, you said go into battle. If
Yeah,
I were
like,
to go into
okay,
battle,
so
I would
favorite.
pick the FN
Okay,
FAL.
and I'd
if I
probably
were to
pick the
pick
G53.
favorite, I would probably pick the KSG.
Yeah, that's probably...
Because
yeah.
it's a short pump rather than
Yeah.
like a normal pump shotgun where you have to rack it far back.
Yeah,
It's a short
because
pump.
yeah, it's compact. Yep.
I feel like that's also why it's a bit underrated.
And what do we got for time? Like what do we? Is it?
What are we at for time?
Yeah, because
I don't think it shows me.
no. Okay, well,
11
that's
minutes.
okay.
Actually, we're at 12 minutes now.
Well, we could still keep talking. Like,
Yeah,
what,
we can still keep talking.
well, like aside from all of these guns that we've talked about already in this episode, what's your favorite caliber overall? Like for any type of gun?
Any caliber whatsoever.
Yeah, just
7.62.
by 39.
By 39, yeah.
So
I love AKs.
traditional AK-47 or AK-15
AKs.
or yeah.
Yep.
I would probably have to go like a hunting caliber. I'd probably go with like 30-06 or 308. But if you're going
a
for
good
like
round.
a battle rifle, probably like 5.56 or 7.62 by 39. The only downfall I see with 7.62, whatever, it's a 30 caliber coming out of a smaller casing, so
Yeah.
it's a little weird, but it's heavier. So yeah.
Brenner Herrera's since he finally came out with the AK-50.
yeah.
Actually, that's a really nice looking gun.
That is amazing. Yeah, that would be nice if we could finally, like, if we could ever get him on this podcast.
If we could ever get him on this podcast,
Now this-
honestly,
this is-
I would talk to him about the AK-50.
Oh yeah, and it is the first episode, and like it may be too soon talking about that, but
It's way too soon talking about that. but,
It's
you know.
it's nice to look forward to what could happen. You never know.
Well, now we might as well bring in the caffeinated portion of it. So, what's
Yeah.
your favorite type of coffee?
I mean, I don't have like a big variety that I choose from, but like I like organic coffee, so I'd have to go with Newman's Own organic coffee.
My favorite has to be probably Black Rifle Coffee Company's.
That's good, but like I just don't drink it a lot. That's the only thing.
So, I prefer the Freedom Fuel as my favorite. But when I used to buy the cans of the Vanilla Bomb was also pretty good.
I don't know if I've ever tried that one, but the just black one, that one's nice.
You can buy it at the dollar store for like $3.
And actually, didn't we just have some of that this morning too?
No,
Was it
we
the
had
Just Black, or
yeah,
what was
we
that
had
one?
the JB Just Black.
Okay, that one's amazing. Yeah,
That
I
one
like
was pretty good.
Yeah, do you like sweetened coffee or like?
Like
Or, like,
I'll drink
over-
it. I'll drink it Just Black.
I like regular black coffee, but like here and there, like maybe a little bit of sweetener.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing crazy though.
Skeeters are bad out today, eh?
Yeah, we got the window open, but we got a screen, so we're okay. But yeah,
It's all fun and games till a Skeeter get in.
yep. It's nice out today. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
anyway, that's
First
our first
episode?
episode.
This most likely soon.
Most
many more.
likely,
Yeah, many more. Hopefully.
Hopefully, we'll try to get one out almost every week.
Every week and a half to 2 weeks, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe here and there we could have, maybe with special guests or something. every
Special
week.
guests sometimes, yeah.
That'd be nice. Talk more about guns, whatever. And coffee. It's the whole point of the podcast. Yeah.
All right. I think that concludes our first episode.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.